What's up, guys? I'm Casey with Mystic Mountain Morphs. Use me face. Use me snake's face. But this one we named him Voldemort. He was one of the rescues. All the information I got on him was leopard. I'll give you guys a background on how I acquired these snakes as a rescue. It always starts out one way and ends another. These people literally said just didn't want them. In their description, no more explanation. I get there, they don't have any thermostats, and half of them aren't, the heat mats and stuff aren't working. So some of the tubs had burns in them and all. I don't like talking about this stuff too much because, you don't want to give the negative stuff about the world, snake world. But when I showed up, I was like, oh, I got to get all of these animals out of here. But it was winter and they didn't have heat mats running, so think about it, guys. Pretty wild. But the information I got on him is he's a leopard. And let me see if I can. So I'll go ahead and bring the camera down. See if we can. There we go. So I do believe, there is, because you can see the pattern here, how it stretches it out. But this is the first one. I'll go ahead and get the other one here, the next few here in a second. But pretty good snake. Each one of them does well. There was only one that I didn't think he was going to make it, but pretty cool. All right, hold on. He's got me still.
Unwrap.
There you go. All right. Here's the other one, and he's Mojave. I haven't sexed any of them because they weren't part of any of my breeding plans or anything like that. They were acquired as rescues, to get them, and they did not want them anymore. So this one's Karen, but we named it Karen because he. I can sex them for you if you would like before they get sent out. But like I said, I didn't sex them when I got them or anything because I didn't plan on breeding them at all. Just finding them a better home. But hey, trying to climb me, we gotta check them out. But as far as I know, it's only Mojave, and you can tell by the heads how they're not exactly alien heads, but they are, and then they kind of single out there. But that one's Karen. Only got the name Karen because it's a little feisty when it comes to feeding, but he didn't mind you messing with his head too much, so pretty cool. All right, the next one. We named him, and he was one of the breeding pair of, I'm not sure, Desert Ghost, Hypo. If you guys know any, I know the genes all right, but without shed testing, it's kind of one of those deals you just, maybe Desert Ghost or a Hypo, but if you look at him, he's a beautiful snake. The camera really doesn't do much justice, but a little more tense with these two Desert Ghosts that I'm showing you. But they did breed them, so he's the male as far as I know. Like I said, I'll sex each one before sending them if you'd like. Otherwise, I didn't ever plan on it because they're rescues, not, breeders. But this is Voldemort. Now, here's his counterpart that they had for breeding. Let me see her.
Oh, she's got me.
This one's Tiabini. She's a blast. She's really cool. Big girl. And like I said, if you see certain signs or you breed Desert Ghost or whatever lot and have a different idea that these would be, you know, shoot it in the comments down there. But yeah, this is one of the two that were the breeding pair that they had going. So, and she's heavy. She's a big girl. She's wondering, why are you letting me out? Tomorrow's feeding day. But she's pretty chill. These desert ghost ones, they seem to be very food responsive. So it's pretty cool. She's a big girl. Alright, so the next one we named Cupcake Sprinkles. My daughter did. Hold on. It's freaking out, babe. Come on. There we go. It's like, well, I was holding on to you.
Wait, yeah, that one's got me good.
Alright, come here, sweetheart. Yeah. Now, she's a bit smaller. I say she because when that's what they had for them, as you know, when I rescued them, they were like this. That one was a female, you know. But I even took all their racks when I went. I was like, yeah, I'm not, no double thinking this. You know, you're not getting back into them. I don't like doing the negative thing. Try to keep it all positive, but positive side is I got these ones. And so yeah, my daughter named this one Cupcake Sprinkles. It's a Hidden Gene Woma Inchi. So alright, I'll show you the next one. Lucky. So there's backstory behind Lucky here. This snake, I did not think he was going to make it at all. I'll have to get the camera on him a bit better here. So I didn't think he was going to make it at all. We named him Lucky. Look how bright he is. So they said, oh, he was het dreamsicle. Well, that's not. So maybe he's het lavender albino and het pied, but there's no like real het dreamsicle. But if you look right here on his back, they left, yeah, right there above my finger. Right there, yeah, he's got scars. They left a rat in there with him. And when I saw him, they were trying not to let me see that rack. But when I saw Lucky, you could see his spine right here by my finger. That rat had eaten to his spine. So when I saw him, I was like, dude, I have got to fix this snake. We got to get some ointment. We got to figure this out, you know. And so I nursed him back to health. But like I said in the beginning, I did not think this snake was going to make it at all. I did, for a while when I did the first rescue videos, I didn't even mention him, like, because it was just not cool, you know. But he made it. Beautiful snake. All right. I think that's, well, no, I got Maggot too. Maggot is a Hidden Gene Woma pastel that I got in a giveaway that I can also let go, you know. So he's getting big. He was really small when I got him, and he was dying. I mean, absolutely dying. But he does have some of the, what you would say on the further back of his tail here, if I can get you to do it, buddy. It looks like somewhat of the pied tract, but you never know. I'm not going to put any for surety on it, but alright, yeah, let me show you Maggot. Now Maggot is Hidden Gene Woma pastel. He's not part of the rescues, but he'll, you know, he's in the same boat. He doesn't fit the breeding project, but Hidden Gene Woma pastel. Kind of neat. It kind of has that sugar look to him. But I got him in a giveaway. He just doesn't fit any breeding plans. And from Dynasty Reptiles, so in one of their mystery bags. But look at that. Yeah, it's got like yellow to white to tan. It's pretty cool. He's got a really interesting pattern for just Hidden Gene Woma pastel. You know, it almost looks like sugar or calico in him. But and it's more vivid in person, like this one here. You can see a white dot in the middle, and the rest is yellow. So, yep. Right. So that one's maggot. Erectile dysfunction. Erectile dysfunction. You get first pick, and then pat. A little bit of everything. Everything? Everything. But yeah, you guys get first pick at them or whatever, but just pay shipping. I just want to see them go to a good home. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Oh.